Hello everyone. Any of you wondered what I look like? This is me, GXR Kobayashi Maru, aka Justin, aka JJ, and today, for one night only, DJ JJ. I thought it was important that we got some kind of commentary for the charity event we did last night, which was the Open Tune event in support of Diabetes UK. Um, the actual stream quality and certainly the commentary will not be up to Spiffy standard. I don't have a capture card, so I'm running on remote PS app directly to the PC. However, they're both on hardwired Cat 6, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So this is the second race because I think it was the most exciting, but both were absolutely mental races, and anybody who didn't join, shame on you, and you missed one hell of a race. Well, two races, as I said. So this is the second race, and before we get the race underway, I just want to show the actual cars and the liveries because they are awesome. So, as I said, we'll look at the cars and deliveries before we actually get into the race. Pole position for this race is Schlava in his lovely Honda Civic EK, I think it is, 1998. Looking really good, Russian personalised GXR number plate. In pole, as it unfortunately was last in race 1. Next we come to Will's 2022 Supra in classic Williams livery. And then comes this beautiful, beautiful Renault 5 1980 Turbo. Advertising one of the best leagues around. Then we have Fulsham. Fulsham's back for his first race for a while. Welcome back in the M6. No, the M307. Then we have Dan in his Just Golf Mini 59. Again, looking very, very nice. Then we have Splatter Rob in his WRX road car, paying a tribute to Top Gear and the boys. And bringing up the rear because he won first race, and incidentally won his first race on his first race for GXR, is Maggie 733. So let's get ready for the race. Lights are out and we're off. My little Renault there pops its head up, eager like a puppy ready to shag somebody's leg. But as I say, we're into the, let's get to the front. So around the first corner, and in the lead is Fulsham. That, you'll see this BMW is absolutely rapid in a straight line, but not great round the corners. And we've got Jalava being overtaken Fulsham, and myself going down the inside of Fulsham, and Dan, and Will. So Fulsham has gone from first to sixth in half a lap, struggling with cornering in that Beamer, as I said. At the back we've got Maggie in his 08 GCB, which I thought was the same car that Magnum PI drove in the 80s, showing my age there, but I used to love that car. But I think this is the hardtop version as opposed to Magnum's was the Targa open top. So lots of close racing. We've got Fulsham on the back of Splatter, but it looks like we've got an awesome battle out front, so let's go back there. Will is starting actually to pull away. I'm in second in my Renault. No, I'm not. Dan has just overtaken me. No, I am in second. Beg your pardon, I'm getting so excited. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful car. Two beautiful cars. quite similar liveries, but in the same sense different. And Sam absolutely mullered me round the outside. Looks like he was driving a mini loco on tracks, as he absolutely made me look like grandma on a Sunday afternoon. And now I'm also being passed by Splatter. The WRX, much like the BMW that Fortune is driving, absolutely phenomenal on the straights, but not so great on the corners. So this track is actually quite vicious. It makes it reasonably even. Will now still pulling out a lead. Unfortunately, with the replay, we don't have time, but I'm going to say he's got at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds. Dan's now in second. Hasn't Spatter is catching Dan at not a race. Myself is holding. Oh, that car does corner well, but it does struggle on the straights. We've got Java in his classic EK, and I think Maggie has taken him on the straight. Yes, he has. And all credit to Maggie driving this car. I believe he's driving sports hard on this Ferrari. So how he's keeping it around the corners, I have no idea. But he's now hot pursuit with me. Flava now is slightly falling off the back of Maggie. And Fulton is going cutting the grass, doing a little bit of agricultural tractoring there. Really struggling around the corners, but watch him in the straights and boy, it's a rocket ship. Let's see what's happening at the front. Oh, we've had a change, sorry I missed that. Splatter has passed Dan. Let's show him Dan's car for a second, see what he can see. So, shouldn't have 2 more different cars, should you really? Oh, a little bit of a slide, a massive slide by Splatter. Nicely controlled. Dan now giving him a little shit on the arse. At least buy him dinner first, Dan, come on. You can see where the WXR pulls away in the straight, and now Dan should easily, here we go, in the corners. He's going to take him on the outside, inside. As he's got, oh, then we're going to go on the straight, and the WRX Splatter pulls away again. Absolutely phenomenal racing. This is what you guys who didn't sign up for, this is what you missed last night. So we are 5 minutes into the race, so we're full the distance, and we've currently got Will just having a Sunday country drive, minding his own business. Haven't seen any mistakes so far. Like the inside of that car. And we've got Splatter. What's he see behind him? Where's Dan? There he is. These two have been going at it for 5 minutes now, and I think this is where we'll probably spend a lot of the race, but I want to give the other drivers some credit. So let's stand again. There's me in my Renault 5. Maggie starting to catch me 10 by 10. I can say that without the timing, so I'm remembering the race itself. It sounds nice, that engine, doesn't it? Then we've got Lava further back in the Civic E-shape, and Fulton. Let's see what he does on this corner. You can see there's just no turning there at all, and when it does, you just get massive oversteer. So going to the last kind of mini chain. Did well through that one. See if he keeps it on the rails around the corner where we get a nice slide. Nope, keeping it nice and tight on that one. So Will stretching his legs out in front. in the Williams inspired livery. He did mention it was a classic Williams livery. To me, that's the livery from the road zone version of the Clio back in the 80s or 90s, but I may be wrong on that one. Sports, Splatter and Real Up to. Splatter now seems to have pulled out maybe half a second, but we're coming into the corners now, so Dan again starts pulling up, but as soon as we get on a little bit of a straight, watch the WRX pull away. Frustration must be quite high with Will, but equally the enjoyment, I think, based on what everybody said after the race. Tyre squealing on the WRX. And that little mini, it's like a little Yorkshire Terrier chasing a Rottweiler, isn't it? But the little mini went. Exactly where am I? Oh, I'm doing a little bit of grass cutting as well. Nice matching suit to match the car. Attention to detail is everything, especially when you haven't got the speed. You have to go for validation in other ways. Ooh, that's a little bit sloppy though, JJ, come on. Rather, still very involved. I think that car is underpowered. Fulton, I think Fulton's about to be lapped on lap 11. We are almost 10 minutes in. Let's just stay with this for a second. So you can see down the straights, nobody is going to catch that. Slight variation on Fulton's classic livery here. We usually have, or historically we have had the, oh, bear with me. You see here, around the corners, Will is just absolutely moving. I think at this point Fulton may have not be taking it too seriously. Let's just stay with this while the next two catch him up. So yeah, sorry, going back to Fulton's livery, historically he has a aluminum stream bonnet with a purple chassis, or body should I say. Slight variation, we've dropped the bonnet, but we've got a Joel's Joel body this time, so where are... So, Dan and Splatter still going at it. They had a couple of toddlers playing kiss chase in the playground. Oh, Dan's got the inside line. You can see every time Dan gets actually half a car up on the inside, but as soon as that straight comes, boom. See you later, Dan. He's just drawn beautifully, like Dan was saying. He had trouble because it was so narrow, but seems to be doing a great job there. See how far are they catching up Fulton? Looks like Fulton's car. No, nothing in the rear view at the moment. That's the inside of those cars. That's it. Nice interior, so that's nice. I like the sound of that. Here comes the VTEC. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice. Chunky V8 probably, is it in that car? My car seems very quiet compared to everybody else's, and it's supposed to have a turbo in. Maybe my tuning actually knackered the turbo, I don't know. And Dan's little terrier. Oh, here we go. It must be this time. No, he's still not close enough. Absolute classic cat and mouse here. between these two. Two different cars. One has the advantage clearly in the straight. One has just as much as the advantage in the corners. Absolutely brilliant racing by these two. Here we go again. This is the corner he's going to get him at if he's going to do it. Can he keep close enough into this next very slim chicane? Right up his backside. Splatter goes defensive. Can he get the inside shot? I think Dan's got it this time. Let's have a look. Yes, he has. Nice one, Dan. Can he keep it on the straight? I was expecting to see Splatter come right down the... Oh, right, here he is. Give him a little tap on the backside. Just say, hey Dan, still there mate? Oh, and he's round the outside. So Dan had the lead for one corner and one straight. Brilliant racing. Can Dan get it back again? He goes down again. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Close racing, a little bit of paint rubbing, but absolutely clean driving and respect from both drivers, and that is what GXR is all about. You make a mistake and force somebody else, give the place back, but that type of racing, absolutely spot on. No way Spat's going to get round. Ooh, I may be wrong. I think Dan's going to pull this back on the inside. Oh, yes. We could suspend the entire race watching these two, I think. Absolutely mental. And Java's off in the back. Unfortunately, I can't give you a replay. Go back into a replay. Replays don't do replays, if that makes sense. These two absolutely brilliant. But we must give other people some screen time, especially Will. What's Will doing? Trying to figure out exactly how far Will is ahead now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to say 4 seconds ahead of this immense battle. Maybe if these two weren't battling and one of them managed to pull away by a second or so, they might be able to pull up on or Jane a little on Will, but who knows. So Mazes has now overtaken me. During the race I was fearful that might happen. I was quite pleased with my pace, but I knew Mazes every lap was chipping away 3 tenths or so. Controlling that side out. Back in my car. This car's okay, it hasn't got a straight line speed and it's not the best in the corners like the Mini, but it's better than most of the others. Slava, oh I do love that V10. Oh everyone, give it the beans. Rob, let me hear it. Oh, that's such an angry smurf, that engine. Where's Fulsham, what's he up to? He's still going around, so credit, I think he's been lapped a couple of times, but credit to him, he's sticking with it, which is another thing we pride ourselves on at GXR. Seems to be getting more control over that car going around the corners now, especially the front side. No sliding there, tiny bit maybe, but not certainly nothing as it was at the beginning of the race. So let's go back to what's happening. Really? out in front, nice and serene. I'm still going to say he's for that as his 3-4 second lead. And here we go, Splatter is still under attack from Sam. These two been going at it now, hammer and Tom, for 17 minutes. Lots of tyres filled, and you can't call this one. If I had to, I would say Splatter's going to keep it by half a second, purely because he has spent the majority of the time ahead of Zam, but cannot chase him, and Zam has had overtakes on him. You see how much more stable that Mini is through the corners, but on the straight he has a big problem. Nice shot there for, let's see, a right hand drive car in the game, which of course is the right side for the steering wheel to be, or the correct side for the steering wheel to be. He's on stand again. Putting his nose in. Also reminds you of a couple of dogs at the park, doesn't it? Running around chasing each other. Say hello, let me sniff your bum, how are you? So let's have a look behind, there's Sam. Probably what, half a second behind, flashing his lights. Sam's on a controller. Like I use, here comes Sam. But Sam is infinitely more or faster than I am and more control. Great race, so let's go and have the opposing driver's view. We're coming up to about 2 minutes to go left in this race. Who is going to get this one? I'm really sorry guys, everybody else. I always moan at other commentators when they don't show all of the drivers, but this race is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's so good. It's like Red Bull came back for Series 10. It was just the best series ever. And you're thinking, wow, I can't believe it's actually. Red Bull fans, UK is awesome. Special. Nice little touch there. There's a bit of rubbing his racing going on here, but there's nothing malicious whatsoever. Each driver respecting each other. And here goes down around the inside again. I'm going to get to one way or the other, but it just do not have the straight line speed. I still got a feeling Splatter's going to keep this one purely for the straight line speed. If Sam had another 3 miles an hour, he'd be past. What's the difference in the cornering? If he gets a good exit out here, see, but again, starts to pick up speed, and then you can now see that WRX gets ahead. And we've finished! Basically, pardon everybody, I was so caught up in that. So, we have win by Will takes first place. Closely followed by Splatter, Zam, Maggie, I think it was, myself, and yeah, I just thought it was important that people saw that charity race. For me, it was not only a great cause, but an absolute phenomenal event for the drivers. The first time we tried tuning, let's be honest, we weren't great at it, but we will get better, and we had fun.